On April 20th, 2010, a drilling unit known as the Deepwater Horizon exploded off the Gulf of Mexico. It sent oil by the barrels into the Gulf, harming the environment. About 4.9 barrels total were released. The initial explosion killed 11 men and left 17 injured. It harmed the environment by killing plants and sea life and ruining wetlands that protect the coast. The spill caused all fishing to stop, which stopped business in many cities near the coast. A lot of people made their living in the fishing industry, and because of the spill, they were no longer making any money. Even though there was a 3-month gap between the explosion and the stopping of the spilling, scientists thought that it would take years to stop the oil from flowing. So it was amazing how they did it so fast. But even if they had stopped it in the first week, people would have been down there cleaning up for at least a year. BP, the company who owned the drilling unit, was blamed for the explosion and went to court for it because of the risky procedures they were taking in order to save time and Brooke Andrew was very affected by the oil spill, saying that it was like a second Katrina. Her business is located in Venice, near the Gulf of Mexico, where the main jobs in the area are fishing and lodging. She owns a lodging business where she houses fishermen who come in from different places to fish. Her business is called Kingfish Lodging. When she first heard about the spill, she thought her business was going down. It wasn't for a while until she was asked by the Coast Guard to house people who were helping with the cleanup. The Coast Guard was responsible for keeping people safe from the oil. Her business began to boom because of the amount of people that needed a place to stay at the time. She mentioned a lot of long-term effects from the spill, such as certain species of fish that could be extinct and the health issues of many people who are around the toxic oil. Her good friend Troy was affected in such a way as
coughing, a lot of coughing. He snores more than he ever did before. Probably breathing problems. I think those are problems that will all end up coming. They haven't really officially tied him into the BP oil spill, but I think they will.
There has not been that much oil seen today on the coast, but that would not be the case if it weren't for all the people involved in the cleanup. There were many methods of cleaning up the oil. To protect the shore, they used containment booms, which are floating barriers, and sand-filled barricades to keep oil out from beaches. They also used skimmer ships that pull oil in to burn it, and dispersants that made the oil clump up so it was easier to pick up. The dispersants were the main causes of health issues seen in many civilians and animals. This spill is an important historical event because of the effects that it had on the many industries that relied on the coast. Certain industries such as fishing and shrimping might never return to how they were before the spill. The spill also showed us the inability we have to react to the effects of the technology that we create and the damage that they can do, and how quickly an ecosystem can be ruined. That would also affect people's lives and how they make money. The Gulf Coast can never be the same because of the invasiveness of humans. It is hoped, though, that the coast can return to the beautiful scene that it was before to allow civilians to live happily off the land.